This film is all about the human rights we have as young people and how they are protected. Human rights are the basic things we should all have, things like not being harmed and having an education. So let's find out more. The Convention on the Rights of the Child is an agreement written by the member countries of the United Nations. It's all about the rights we have as children and young people. We will call it CRC for short. The CRC lists over 40 rights that belong to us as children and young people. In 1991, the UK government agreed to follow the CRC, promising to protect our rights. The CRC is part of international law, so it works differently from UK law. But we have some laws which help protect some of our CRC rights at home, like the Human Rights Act and the Equality Act. There are other laws which provide that we can go to school, help protect our privacy, and make sure courts consider our welfare as a top priority. And really importantly, there is the CRC Committee. The CRC Committee is a group of adults at the United Nations who decide if the UK government is making sure we have our CRC rights. Every 5 years, our government has to report to the CRC Committee on how it is respecting and protecting our CRC rights. As part of this process, organisations like charities, the Children's Commissioners, and the Equality and Human Rights Commission also send reports telling the committee how well they think governments are doing. The committee uses this evidence to ask the government questions at a public meeting in the United Nations office in Geneva. Afterwards, the committee weighs up all the evidence it receives to write a report. This says where the government is doing well, but also sets out recommendations for areas where the government needs to do better at protecting and respecting our rights. The government should follow these recommendations. You can tell these adults at the CRC Committee what you think the key issues are for young people and their human rights here in the UK. The CRC is all about our rights as children and young people, so it's important the committee hears our evidence too. You could tell your friends about the CRC and the committee. Speak to your youth service about getting involved, or join a youth council. Use social media to keep informed and join in with other organisations. And get your school or college involved. For more information, including resources, check out the EHRC website, www.equalityhumanrights.com/CRC.